pretty broad. Like I said, I've been using Quickbase for many years across many use cases. My function is finance, so my primary use case is going to be around the finance function, managing my team around traditional finance and accounting tasks, whether it's budgeting and forecasting or audits or closing our books, to approving expenses, um, uh, managing outside service providers. Quickbase has been a key tool in, aggregating data, sharing data, workflow automation, just getting us organized, bringing teams together that are in dispersed geographical locations. I can go on and on. Centralized data aggregation, workflow automation, organizing teams. I'll give you an example. We have offices in Singapore, offices throughout the United States, offices in London, with teams that are largely focused around similar tasks. They need to have visibility to what other team members are doing. Management needs to have visibility to what the broader team is doing. We have end user stakeholders that need to have information delivered to them. Quickbase provides the platform to solve for all of that. Um, so I would say the areas that I would welcome improvement in is the the uh, the data delivery interface. So right now, if I want to send my executive team reports on their mobile apps, there are some limitations, right? I want it to be, there's some mobile apps out there that are really dynamic. If I go to my Bank of America mobile application, it's really easy to get what I need. It's not that dynamic yet on Quickbase. I'm looking forward to the evolution of that. I could say the same thing about emailing. The reports that you get via email, I think there's an opportunity to enhance that, modernize the look and feel. So yeah, that would say data delivery. 10. Scenarios where it's less appropriate. It's going to be less appropriate if you're compiling material to deliver to a diverse audience that requires ad hoc data aggregation. Let's say I'm putting together an agenda and materials for a board of directors meeting. The information that I'm going to compile is going to be very dependent on the content of the meeting, and so it's not repeatable. It's not leveraging a data warehouse. It's not leveraging workflow, right? Quickbase may not work so well for that. Now, Quickbase may work well for extracting the data that you need for that content, but it's not going to be your go-to solution for preparing for that type of a task. Yes, absolutely. I have not found any other products that come even close to it. I think it's hard to measure return on investment when the return has to do with increased worker satisfaction, decreased worker anxiety, increased focus, increased efficiency. It's hard to measure the value. It's more of an intangible. You're adding value. Now, there are certainly certain things you can measure. We are quicker to, we don't need as many people to do the work. The data that you're delivering is of a higher quality, right? So all of those things result in what I perceive to be high returns on investment. Yeah, I mean, simply by the fact that you're using one platform, if you have a team, 3 or 4 teams using their own applications, Excel, email, some database, or just paper, and you bring that all together into one platform, Quickbase, that's going to be valuable right there, right? It just breaks down the silos. Well, I mean, COVID is a great example, right? We had Quickbase before COVID. We were lucky, consider ourselves to be very fortunate when we were forced to work remotely. We already had a platform that brought us together in a virtual environment. So that would be the best example. Yeah, just the basic functionality, tasks, due dates, alerts, dashboards, allowing managers to understand where the project is, allowing the team to know what they need to do, when they need to do it by. Um, just out of the box functionality in Quickbase solves for that. So again, I love the tool. Can you tell I love the tool? So I will say Quickbase is looking to increase the price. They keep increasing the price. Maybe at some point I'll say, I'm not so sure how I want to answer that question. So there's good value there right now. Yes. Yes. Nobody had. I was part of Intuit that brought Quickbase to market, so I never really was part of a pitch. Um, so it's hard for me to answer that question. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.